morning, everyone. Welcome to the Weathers Channel Morning Live. We go live here on our channel, the Weathers Channel. What channel is it? It's the Weathers Channel.
It is the Weathers
Every
Channel. Sunday,
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, where we discuss all things keto in our lives and how keto fits into our lives every Wednesday for hashtag Whack Wednesday. That's happening tonight at 8:30 p.m. Yeah, over on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto. I put the link in the description so you can be sure to subscribe to Watch Autumn Keto and ding that notification bell so that you get notified whenever we go live and place a new video on both channels. Make sure you're subscribed and notification bells are dung all around. Dinged? Dang or dang all around?
I don't know. I'll go
dung.
all three.
Yeah, ding, dang, dung. All around.
So you nailed one of those.
Yes. Joyce is here. Says, good morning, amazing Whack fam. The weather here in Florida is partly cloudy and beautiful. Wow. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Awesome.
That sounds like
Joyce
Florida.
also said, yay, I beat Hungry Heath. Booyah! I'm here for that. I'm here for the competition. Sheila said, how are you doing, Joyce? Stay strong. Keto strong. How should we stay strong? We should stay keto strong. I love that. Barry said, morning, y'all. Blackstone Purchase was the best choice ever. Working great. I saw that. You guys put that in the group. And I'm like, what sort of Blackstone is that? It looks really awesome. And I'm so glad that it is, making you guys be able to cook the foods that you want to cook. So. Jen said, morning, good morning. Amazing. I finally got out for a walk this morning, so it's already a better day than yesterday. That's awesome. And the weather was great for it. You take a walk around the neighborhood, Jen. I love that. I used to walk around your neighborhood. It was really great. I love the sidewalks. I just love how it's so easy to walk.
You love the sidewalk?
I do love the sidewalk. I mean, because there's no sidewalk on our side of the street, or else I'd just take off walking, Don't take sidewalks for granted, everyone, because we don't have a sidewalk on our side of the street, and it's tough. So that's all I'm saying. Yeah. Sheila said, fabulous, Jen. That's a good way to kickstart that metabolism. Exactly. B16 Tears says, good morning, all. B16 also says, that's so awesome. Amazing how movement makes us feel better. It does. Hence, the title of this video is lifting weights, which is what I did this morning. And it did make me feel a lot better. I was just like, wow, I love lifting weights. He said, LOL at Joyce. I was busy uploading a new recipe video. I know, right? Hashtag content creator life. And making the warden a fresh cup of coffee. I love that you make her coffee. Richard never does anything for me. So it's just like, it's really cute that you make her coffee like that.
There it is. My new ball.
I know. I was just trying it today. I was trying it. Sam Banner's here. Says, hello, peoples. Hi, Sam Banner. Glad you're here. Rhonda said, hello, Whack fam, and happy hump day. Ear hustling to the bricks.
Yes.
To the
that's
building? Is that a word, building? Ear hustling to the live, maybe, because she's on her drive to work. So ear hustling
over cobblestone.
Ear hustling on the road. Those are bricks. Okay. It's the cobblestones. Ear hustling on the cobblestones as she's driving to work. Traffic is horrible and I'm late as HE double hockey sticks. I absolutely love that.
Hey Rhonda, you're only late in your mind.
Nope, she's literally late, out in the real world too. Sheila said, good morning, everyone. Prayers for Jim, please. Took him into the ER last night with chest pains. Oh no, he was admitted. His troponin level was slightly elevated, which meant his heart was not happy. Oh my gosh, prayers for Jim. He just got out of his cast.
I know,
just let him live.
Well wishes.
I know, absolutely, Sheila and Jim. Tell them that we're all thinking about him. Kat says, good morning, Weathers Chasers. A beautiful 59 degrees here in Wyoming. I love that. Yay, yes, praying for Jim. We miss him. Hoofnitz here says, good morning, Weathers Chasers. Today is my faux Friday. Woohoo, heading to Wisconsin with a girlfriend to ride bikes. You drive places to ride bikes. That's amazing. Have a fantabulous week and weekend, everyone. Yeah, I love that. Your faux Friday is amazing.
This Energizer Bunny.
I know. And y'all's outfits are dope.
Keep going.
Kabuto Bry's here. Says, great morning, y'all, Weathers Chasers. Kabuto Bry reporting for Hope Day. Here's hoping we all have a moderately neato day. Oh, we're gonna shoot way past moderately neato.
Yay.
How are you, Brian? So glad that you are here. Gigi's here. Says, good morning, Weathers. What's the forecast? I love reading that, Gigi.
Yes, you do.
Oh, get fit with Coach Bronson's in the house. Saying, he's not saying anything. He's just flexing. That seems apropos. Something that he would do.
That sounds like Coach
Don't forget, we are going live with Coach Bronson tonight on Whack Wednesday. So, starting the first Wednesday of every month, we are just having Coach Bronson come on and talk to us like all things fitness, like, and just optimal living, right? So either comment down below or write in the chat, what should we talk about on tonight's live, specifically regarding Coach Bronson and how he can help us.
Well, I was saying earlier, there's like me and Coach Bronson, we had a bro chance. You know what I mean? We had a
bromance?
one-on-one. Well, not a whole bromance. It was just a bro chance because it was a one time. We didn't have it wasn't like a continuous motion. We had a moment.
Also, I don't know if I have them. My computer just restarted again. I'm telling you, this thing is a piece of crap. But I don't know. I have links to sign up to Coach Bronson's programs. He has 2 programs on his app. He has like a beginner's program where you get workouts sent to you on the app 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It doesn't involve any weight, so it's all body movement. Nice. And then he has like a functional fitness, more advanced app, and those workouts are no joke. Yes. And it's 5 days a week.
And those involve the weights.
Yes, those involve weights and burpees and just lots of other things. So yeah, like push-ups. Yeah, good job, Richard. Look at all these angles you're going at.
I mean,
but there's videos on how to do each movement, and then there's like a whole chat function where people are just like, "Woo, today's workout was nuts, wasn't it?" I was like, "Good for y'all!" Like, I love this engagement here. So,
well, it's all about the community.
Yes, it is. It really is all about the community. Yeah.
You need the people cheering you on.
That's
and you
exactly.
need to cheer them on yourself.
That's exactly what it is like. Kelly Keith is here. Says, good morning, all. Mom's here. Says, howdy do.
Good morning, Kelly.
Greetings and salutations. Oh, look at that picture. That's a picture from our wedding.
Oh, yeah,
I remember that hair, you guys. That was a weave. That's not my real hair. Even though it was like connected to my real hair, like, because my actual hair was that color as well. So those are extensions that she put in.
You remember your sister had the little...
She had the rolling... I didn't remember. I didn't remember she had the rolling cart. No, till you reminded me. Yeah. Amber had foot surgery like a month before that, and she was still on her one knee rolly cart. Basically. So that was pretty funny.
It really was.
Yes. Kathleen's here, says, fair winds, weathers, good day, Work fam. I absolutely love
Kathleen.
that. Beth is here, says, hello, weathers and weathers chasers. I'm obsessed with all of the weather emojis. Look at the moon. The moon is so happy.
And stars.
Yes. So that looks like a croissant, but that's okay. The half moon.
Sad moon? What is that?
No, I think the moon's smiling. Okay, so
dark.
When I was in a community theater, I was in a community theater production of the play, the musical Hair.
You told me that.
Yes, don't worry. We did not get naked as they do in the original production. They do. But the premise is we're all a bunch of hippies on a lawn, like, taking drugs and just living our best life. Yeah. And so one of the like main phrases, or like one time in the play, somebody says, look at the moon. And we're all just like, look at the moon, look at the moon. Like, we're all just like, spacing out over the moon, right? Because it's so beautiful. Yeah, we're all on drugs. Exactly. And so now whenever I go outside, or me or mom, I'm just like, oh, look at the moon. It's like, look at the moon. Like, it's a whole thing we do. So
I keep confusing hair with hairspray.
They are very different.
Yes,
I was also in Hairspray as well. I was one of the, whatever those women are that sing.
Dancing queens.
No, okay, they're not dancing queens in Hairspray. But y'all remember that group of 3 black girls that like kind of, narrated the show a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I was one of those. So yes. Teresa's here. Says, morning, everyone. Coach Bronson said you had me at weights. Morning. I know, right? It is amazing. Yeah. I was lifting weights. I used Fitbod today. So I used my Fitbod app. And today was upper body. And it was disrespectful. Like, just the amount of straight, like, it was. It really was. But with the amount of shoulders, and then like chest, and then more shoulders, and then back. I was like, what are you doing, Fitbod? Like, why would you do this to me? And then we had like abs. So I had to do bicycles and like toe touches. And I was like, this is dumb.
You're getting your flexibility.
Yeah.
You're getting your weight training.
Plus the toe touches weren't very nice, seeing as on Monday I did legs, so like having to stretch down, I felt the stretch in my hamstrings, and I was like, "Oh, this
disrespectful."
Sucks.
It's not very nice.
It's not very nice.
These exercises are so mean.
I know. I'm personifying things that aren't real people, so I can like have feelings toward them, right? Yeah. And then the last exercise was like 10 minutes of 2-minute intervals of high knees. I'm still not like back to my jumping where I feel like I want to jump, so I just did like standing high knees, and then I did kicks, alternating kicks.
Well, you gotta slowly work your way back into it too.
Yes.
You haven't done it in a while.
In a while. You're right. I haven't done it in a while.
Start off
Tanya's here. It says, good morning, everyone.
Sprain something.
Yeah, injure something. You don't want that.
Blue
Up's here. It says, good morning. Good Whack Wednesday, Weathers watchers. Woo, and Weathers. Pretty tie-dye on them. Thank you.
I know.
I got this shirt. I'm pretty sure from the Goodwill.
That's a good place.
I like it. It's like one of my larger, more comfortable shirts. So I'm just like, something because you guys, my mediums are fitting more like a schmedium these days, but I'm getting back to, like just eating like I got some sense. And so it's all the weight's gonna come off eventually, but
grill you up a bunch of bone-in stuff if you want me to.
No, I don't want you to do that. So yes, I think this is a large, and I just like to wear it sometimes. Mary T's here says, good morning all. What a wondrous Wednesday to watch the weather in British Columbia is still dark. I bet it is. It is gonna be dark. It's gonna be dark. It's dark when I wake up still, and I'm sad.
Charlie and the Chocolate
How
Factory
was the train? Did you post it? Did I see it? So
the train she went on.
Yes. Did I say, how was that? He said, so if the Weathers channel is there no more morning Whack Wednesday, you're correct. It's only #Whack Wednesday at night anyway, right? So we're still going over there at 8:30 p.m. So
break the ties out.
No, we're still not doing that. No, we're going to look the exact same. Barry said it's a 17-inch electric griddle. Oh, well, that's got to be great for you.
Oh, yeah.
He said, morning, good Weathers and Weathersologists. Weathersologists. Happy hump day. I could imagine. Lisa's here. It says, good morning, y'all. Just back from our drizzly walk. So glad to be here. We're glad you're here, too. It is not drizzling here, too.
Drizzly? I thought that's how she felt. She was like, I'm so drizzly.
Yes. Jen says ear to the wall. Is that what it is? Like ear to the streets, like on the street. Either way,
some bricks.
Maybe if it would have been like a road with like some white lines, like oh, that's a street.
Bricks hurt.
Ear to the wall. Is that a thing that people know?
I thought it was glass. Don't you put like a glass in between the wall and the ear?
Lisa said, okay, I'm going to try out the support system to see if Whack is stronger than my cravings. Yes, girl, don't give in to them. It's not worth it. He said, I am fully domesticated. I was told that the beatings will continue until morale improves. You're so funny. Gigi said, do you remember the last time Richard tried to make you a cup of coffee? You didn't close it.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remember too.
I mean, it won't happen again.
It will never happen again. Yes. Jeannie said, good morning to all, starting today with Weathers watching. And we're so glad that you're here, Jeannie. We're so glad you're here today. Sam said the last time Richie fixed your coffee, he messed it up. So literally everybody remembers that. I didn't even remember that. And I was just being facetious. Like I would never want him to make me coffee.
Well, it was also one of those old presses. So it was a hot water press.
Yes.
So it wasn't like a traditional coffee like pot or nothing. But we had to steam it. I think I just put a little too much grind in it. And it overflowed
all the grounds were.
Yeah, and overflow from. I remember what I did now. So it got into the coffee.
When I tell you, I literally forgot about that until people talked about it. Now it's hitting me all over again. I remember drinking the coffee grounds. Oh, that was so fun. Matreya's here. Says good morning. Lisa said Lady Times. Oh, and I have mad cravings for Five Guys. It opens at 11 and I want all the things. Woo! Preach. I know how that feels. Luckily, I'm not feeling like that right now, but I know how it feels. Exactly. First of all, don't drive nowhere. That's easy to overcome. Like, just don't get in your car. Yeah,
throw them in
the grass, like where you can't even find them anymore, right?
Take you 10 minutes.
Exactly. Then you'll be over it. Secondly, of course, don't order in because them delivery fees are stupid, right? Totally not worth it. Number 3, Five Guys is expensive AF. Like, it's super duper expensive.
Just go in the kitchen and grill you up a burger.
Yes. Hello. 4, if you want to go to Five Guys, like you can get it bunless. So it's just like, but I mean, I get it. That's not the same. Like I remember we had Five Guys on the way back from Orlando and I hadn't had a bun
on the airport
or fries from Five Guys in years. And I said, oh boy, this is delicious. But it's not time for that, right? It's just not time for it.
I found it a little bit over the top.
Of course you did.
Bunch of fries and dump them in your bag.
Yeah, I had half a bag of fries.
I'm like, this is so wasteful.
No, humans eat
all this stuff.
Humans eat them.
No, they don't. Not a whole bag of. I had a burger.
It was good.
I had a half a bag of fries. I couldn't even do nothing with.
That's what you got a wife for. So yes, but no, I get it. So what are some of your like immediate? What are some of Whack Fam? What are some of your ways to like overcome a craving? The one of the things, a couple of my tips. Number 1, what I do is I say it out loud And I also say like, oh, I really want guys burgers and fries right now, but I don't want to get it. That's not in alignment with my goals. I'm over it. I get that I want it, but I'm not going to have it. And even just saying it out loud, whether it's like in earshot of someone or just saying it out loud, I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to get it. Got it. Right. Also, sometimes I just count, right? Like in order, it's like, oh my gosh, I want this food. And that's usually if the food is in my cabinet, right? If the food's not in the house, I very rarely will like go get, like I'm too lazy.
You gotta get in your car.
Yeah, I'm like, no, that can stop me.
Knocks the craving in half.
Yes, but like if it's just in the cabinet and I want to stop myself from getting it, I'll just start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Playing on my phone. 7. And then before I realize it, 5 minutes has passed and I stopped counting and I didn't realize what time or that the craving had gone or my thought about the food had gone away.
Makes sense to me.
What are some other tips? Jerry said, good morning, 3 more days at this job. Okay. So I need to know more about this job. Is it with your new job that you're starting? Is it kind of with a competitor in a similar industry, or is it in a different industry, but a similar job that you currently do? Or is it completely different? I can't be completely different if you got headhunted on LinkedIn. They have to take your current work history in order to do something like that. Yes. Mary T said, had a phone doctor's appointment. He refused to take cholesterol, triglycerides. Said if I'm exercising and thin, my cholesterol will be fine. But I really wanted to see my numbers. Wait. That's not how that works.
Wait, what? So he did not.
He refused. See,
I'm like, dude, I'm paying you. What are you talking about?
That is some Canadian stuff right there. But see, she's not paying him. That's the whole point. The government is paying.
Somebody paying you.
No, but see, that's the thing. They can refuse. And it's just the opposite in the United States. It's just doctors are like, let's run these tests. Let's do this. Let's do all that. And it's like, no, you should be fine. But that's still not good.
I mean,
yeah. Lisa said, I don't want just a bunless burgers. I want the bun. I want the fries, Cajun to be exact. When I tell you,
very specific.
You are me. I am you. It is. But so here's the thing. If you want them Lisa. And you won't feel right until you eat them, then just go eat it. Just go get it. Just go get burger and fries.
Stress and worry for the next 10 hours.
Yeah, just go get the burger and fries, right? But if you know that this is just a pesky little boop, that's what I realized they're called. They're intrusive thoughts. They're boops. Yeah, it's an intrusive thought, right? That's what I liken to my compulsions. It's just I don't want to eat. It's go get the donut. Okay, and before I know it, I just grab and take and eat. That's an intrusive thought.
Popcorn, we just do this.
If you notice, if you know that your craving is just a pesky old intrusive thought, and you're just no, we're not even here for that. Then you got to fight it off. But if it's something that you really want, it's something that is really going to cause you a lot of stress. If you don't eat it, just eat the burger and fries.
Well, my biggest thing is the mental stress. Yes, because that's a real thing as well. And you don't want to imbalance lots of mental stress with this one little thing. We've just do it and get over it. Yeah. Go move forward.
Yes. And now, of course, that is always if having a meal doesn't turn into a snowball of 3 weeks.
Exactly. So, it's having one time.
So and you also have to know yourself in terms of that too. Because I'm really working on
if you fall down holes easily.
Yeah. So my thing is I have a lot of people say, I can do great during the weeks, but I do bad on the weekends, a 5-2. And it's just
extra time on your hands.
Yes, but they're just out of their routine, or there's something about a Saturday that's it's a Saturday. I can be I can go through a week just fine. But what I realize is that I can do good for 6 weeks and then go crazy for 2 weeks, Yes. And so I'm essentially doing the same thing, even though it's not a 5-day on, 2-day off. I go these long stretches of time being perfect, and then that co-ops to this huge portion of time where I'm not doing good. Exactly. So what I'm thinking is I have to be a little more, I think more people talked about just releasing the pressure valve more frequently, and if that means, one time every other week, having a 5 Guys Burgers and Fries to keep me from doing 2 weeks of crazy binge eating.
Yes.
Then I'm trying to find the balance between that. So
this is one of the most important muscles we all have to work out.
Yes.
It's that. The thing between our ears is what keeps us tripping over ourselves over and over again.
And so you just have to know yourself and know what you want. What goals you have and what you're willing to do to get to them. Yeah. He said, wish me luck, please. I have 2 interviews today to be an Amazon delivery driver. Oh my gosh. I love that for you, Heath. Here's your stuff, and you just throw it at them. And then take a picture of it.
If only we could record that.
Yeah. Blue said, "Lady Times here too. Bought a bar of lilies. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. But
sometimes you have a pressure valve.
Yeah, it just depends. B16 says, "Stay strong. You got this." Like it's whatever you need to do for yourself. Yeah. Jerry Van West said, "Good morning, wonderful Wargle Weathers fam." Absolutely.
Yes. I think we all are just saying that it's a temporary thing, we think.
Yeah.
And just get through it and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But if it's not.
And if it's like something that's just nagging at you for days.
Exactly. Like
there's just no.
I don't want you to get ulcers.
Yeah. Trying to resist Five Guys. Just eat a burger and fries. Like that's how I feel. But like I said, most of my thoughts are just impulses that should be ignored.
Like knee jerk.
Yeah, exactly, right? And if it's one of those, just be like, skirt, girl, you tried it today, And
the bad thing is if like Five Guys across the street.
Yes.
You open your window.
Well, because we did that yesterday. Pamela's here, says, "Good morning. If I'm not on a long bike ride, I'm lifting weights." So I kind of did both today. It wasn't a long bike ride, but I lifted weights on my Fitbod app. And then after that, I brought out my old bike with the wide seat.
Yes.
And I put it in front of the television and I watched like beautiful scenery. It's like an 8-hour video, of like 10-second spans of, and I'm just like, oh, this is great. While I was on Clubhouse, it was really, really great. So we kind of did that yesterday when, look, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling in the zone, right? But Richard was eating tortilla chips and salsa and he left he left a few tortilla chips like sitting on a plate in like next to me on the couch. And I said, first of all, I said, "Can you move those chips?" To which he took them and slid them 6 inches to the left. I was like, "Nope, that's not what I meant."
3 chips.
I was like, "That's not what I meant." I was like, "Can you get them out of my eyesight?" Right? I was like, even though I'm not feeling tempted to eat them, even though I'm actually feeling really good, I just knew I didn't want to sit there looking at them, right? And so that we all just have to make those choices. I was
eating up the last of your hamburger.
Yes, you guys, I did not finish the ground beef with the liver, and it's not even because it's the liver. Maybe mentally it was because of the liver, but it wasn't the taste. I was just over ground beef. But this week you made hamburgers, and I've been killing those. I mean, they are so good, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to just stick to things that I love, and maybe that's why I feel so good.
You love ground beef, but you love it like in other stuff.
Yes. Well, and sometimes I love ground beef in a bowl. I just wasn't feeling it last week. But Trey said, "Can't escape Coach Bronson, the push-ups and the squats. It's always squats." I know it was burpees when I did the workout last week.
But you got to remember.
And I was just like,
we always use our legs.
We are, yeah. Every one of the largest muscle groups.
As much as we hate it, legs are very important in exercise. I
gotta Joyce said, "Oh man, tonight is our last Whack Wednesday." Joyce and Barry start their new work schedule, and then they'll be working on Wednesday.
You'll be off.
There'll be some times when you're off, but yes, it'll be different off days.
We'll be seeing you on the replay.
Yes. Matre said, "P.S. I'm joking. The exercises are good for me. I just like to whine." Don't we all? Exercise is great.
That's half my joy.
It's just the whine.
Exactly.
It's the being like, "Oh, I don't want to do this," even though we know we really should.
Especially if we like on a hike in the woods or something.
No, we're never on a hike. You always talk about this hike.
There might be some random hike.
No, exactly. When is a hike ever random? That means you got kidnapped or you're lost. If you're on a random hike, if you were on a not planned hike,
if we are in like a mountainous region vacationing or something, you can go on random hikes.
Yeah, see, Kat had another good suggestion as well. She said, "Try eating something salty right now, and it might make the craving go away." Because that's what it is. It's like it sounds like salt,
Yeah, she just needs that muscle, that brain nerve sensor.
Brain nerve sensor.
Yes,
okay,
you need
you need to activate that brain nerve.
Brain switch.
Bloop. That's the sound. That's the sound your brain nerve sensor makes when you eat salt. Okay, yeah. And it really is. Kim's here, says, "Hey there, y'all. I'm coming in hot today. We're glad that you're here, Kim. Better late than never." The doctor is in, says, "Good morning, Weathers crew. Ear hustling and dancing and regular hustling today. Hope everyone's having a great day." That's all the do the hustle. Do the hustle. Do the hustle. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love this man. Wacky's here, says, "Good morning. Made it." Yes, you did, and we're so glad that you are here.
Wacken and VA.
I need to take this call. It's from the doctor.
It's okay. Whilst she's taking a call, I just want to say good morning to everybody. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, Jen's White. Here it is. Anthony and Kelly. So that's great advice. Salt usually kills all the cravings. I'm gonna have to completely agree with you, Jen and Anthony and Kat. Salt is amazing. Especially when you're having those just those crazy cravings. I mean, you're not alone with that, because I think we all go through that. I mean, even yesterday when she talked about the tortilla chips, I was eating a bowl of Autumn, is it all about the N-O, oh Lord, caboodle? Let me get my dictionary out. Yeah, it was all about the anoromorphism right now. That sounds about right. I think I nailed that. I think I really nailed that one. Thank you, Caboodle, for embarrassing me. Let's see. No, but yesterday I was eating the leftover bowl, or she made this huge vat of hamburger. So obviously she didn't get through with half of it. So she was like, "Do you want to have the other half?" I said, "No problem at all." So as I was eating it, I think I hit that wall, and I was like, I just need something, some extra stuff, a little extra crunch. So I grabbed like 6 tortilla chips, closed the bag back up, had it right there, and as I was nibbling, she saw it, and it was just like, "I want those. Move those 3." I was like, "Scoop, scoop, scoop."
Yeah, that's right. But I mean, to my defense, should have been more specific. Yes. I said, "Can you move the chips?" He moved the chips, right? But no, it should have been more of a
real fast. What? Caboodle tried to embarrass me.
Autumn is all about the anthropomorphism
there
right now.
We go.
And so I think I'm going to assume, does that mean giving like human characteristics to things that aren't human?
Oh, yes, that's what I was going to say.
Anthropomorphism.
You nailed that, because I think I got it close.
Stop talking. When I tell you
what?
The attribution of human characteristics or behavior, animal or object. Yeah, got it. When I tell you all, I tried to Google voice things, and then Richard just keeps talking and it keeps typing. Like shut up.
There's the text.
No.
You better quit Googling.
Yes, thank you. Anthropomorphism.
Thank you, Caboodle.
I am here for that. So is that what people are doing at my old job when they'd be like, "This computer program hates me," and I'm just like, "No, it's a computer program. They can't do that." So
that sounds about right.
Yes. B16 said, "I did negative training yesterday at the gym, feeling it today, but it's a good feeling." It is a good feeling. Lifting weights is good. So
I completely agree. And I was going to say exercise.
Draven West said, "Was that high knees or high knees?" That's so funny to me.
Yes,
it is.
I'm aware of that.
It is.
Oh, J-Dog.
Oh, good.
My wife was the
Mary
same
said
woman.
The train was awesome. Pics in the group. Good. I will check that out. So
thank you, Mary T.
Mary T said, "Eating like I got some sense." I like that almost as much as keto every day. Yeah, I mean they're the same thing. Mm-hmm. Eating like I got some sense just happens to be keto every day. So
I understand.
Yes, exactly. Joe Ray said, "Oh, and also both kids tested positive for COVID.
Good
Luckily,
Lord.
symptoms are pretty much non-existent, but they're home for 10 days fighting with each other every 5 minutes while we're working." Have you tested? Have we talked about how you are? Because I know your mom did. Oh my gosh, that has to be horrible.
I mean, that just means you got to be in the house now for the next 2 weeks.
Yes. He said she has me making the pour over coffee, so it's a little involved. Yeah, we did. I think that's what it was the pour over. Yeah.
It was.
And so
I just didn't see the fill line of the coffee grind. So
yes.
I thought it was like a regular pot.
Mary T, I saw that. Said Dr. Barry was on Raven and Miranda's live last night. Lots of non-keto people there. The comments were wild at times. Give me some examples.
Well, that should be fun.
Yes, but I saw that, of course, this morning when I woke up. It was just like live, and I'm like, oh no.
That's okay. You go to bed early.
Yeah. Rhonda said, "Made it to the parking garage. Now the walk. Autumn, ear to the wall. Ear to the wall. Ear to the bricks," I think makes way more sense. Yes. Okay.
Definitely.
That was a stack of bricks. That was not a wall. I'm happy me and my husband got that, because nobody, no, ear to the wall. I knew ear to the streets or ear to the ground even. Maybe we're bending over too low.
Yeah. I mean, when I put ear to the wall, like I said, it was normally like a glass, and when he was in the other room.
Yeah, maybe you should have put a glass next to the wall, and we would have known what you were talking about.
I've never heard of ear to the wall.
Gigi said, "Lisa, go back to bed. Try to sleep it off."
There you go, Gigi.
Sleep your whole day away, right? I can't come into work because I want some fries right now and I need to go back to bed. So
I don't know if I can sleep.
Pamela said, I don't cheat, so I rarely have cravings. When I do, I eat olives. See, salty. There you go. Or try pickles. Try the crunch. He said the only cravings I still have are for pizza. Yeah, that's so
good. If you eat the pickle, you don't have to be eating like that's burger-ish.
Yes, D said still haven't had Five Guys because of how expensive it is. Maybe one day better be 100% grass-fed beef and organic everything. It's not. It is. It's very expensive.
I had it one time in the airport. That was it. That was my first time eating.
Wait a minute. That was your first time eating Five Guys?
Oh, no, we went to the one down the thing, didn't we?
Where?
Do we have one down the street?
I don't remember getting Five Guys with you. That's what I'm saying. That's how long it's been since I've had Five Guys.
If we've never gotten it together, then yes.
You didn't. That was the first time you had Five Guys? Why am I just now hearing about this? Well, what did you think of the burger?
It was decent.
Decent. I'm not talking anymore. No,
you're talking to somebody.
TC's here says, "Good morning. Ear hustling is giving plasma." See, how would you write that in emojis? Well, good on you. Way to do it. Wacky said, "Drink water when cravings hit." Yeah, I mean, easier said than done. It's just like I don't want water. I want fries.
Some exercise.
Just do something to. Yeah. Just
whatever
get yourself out of it. So Sandbanner said, my mom mentioned to say I don't want it. Yes, just say I don't want it. Although here's what I'll say though.
Don't run me.
The way the law of attraction works is it doesn't really focus on whether you do or don't want something. It focuses on the thing that you're thinking about.
Yes.
So when you say, I want Five Guys, I want Five Guys, I want Five Guys, like that's what's going on in your head. You're focusing on Five Guys. And so that's what the universe is going to bring to your mind. But when you're saying, I don't want Five Guys, I don't want Five Guys, I don't want Five Guys, like you're still focusing on the Five Guys, right?
Still Five Guys in the sentence.
Exactly.
Like,
so
I don't, I do.
So say things like, I am satisfied. I am satiated. I am excited to stay on plan. I feel good. Yeah, I want pickles. Olives. Exactly.
I want salt.
So
not
focus
necessarily
on
Five Guys.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like focus on the things you do want.
Pickle olive sandwich.
No, I have pickles, but you remember on my fasting days when I used to eat pickles? Delicious. And I only need like a little ramekin of pickles in order to really feel satisfied. So it's really it's that initial
if you're
crunch.
At home, just set you out some hamburgers.
Gigi said it's a brick wall. Hello. No, I'm not going there with you, Gigi. No, I'm not going there. It was a pile of bricks.
Yeah, it was two
Thank
bricks.
you very much.
It
was a pile of bricks.
I thought it was just 2 bricks.
No, it was 2 bricks on the bottom and then like one more brick on top. Was it? It could have even been one. Exactly. No. So no.
I mean, I get it now, but it took a lot of
No. Yes, Kim said intrusive thoughts for sure. That's all they are. They're just like stab thoughts. That's what I call them.
They try to come in and just muscle their way into your paradise.
Don't let them do it.
Say, no,
Mary T said, well, you know me, make it keto. There isn't much you can't eat to keto-fy. Cajun chaffle fries. Another thing that works is to tell myself it's just a craving. That's how I quit smoking. Exactly. Yes. I mean, look, I'm going to go with you on some parts of this here. Yes. I don't really do well with like making things keto. Like, these Cajun chaffle fries are just as good as Five Guys. Like, no, they're not. They're just not.
I've
but
never had Cajun
you can't. But I don't compare them. I don't try to turn them into like the versions of like the keto versions of the real things. I just don't have the real thing. You know, like I just try to avoid that.
Maybe of course, if the fries are a downgrade.
He said chaffle fries are a great substitute when you really want fries. I mean, so you can try these things.
I see. Also, have they got the recipe better than what you did before? Have you tried Cajun truffle fries?
Maybe. No, I've never tried Cajun truffle fries.
Either.
But I don't crave savory things. I crave sweet things.
Definitely crave savory.
So when I want something sweet, it's not like I want a chocolate chip cookie. Oh, I can just make a keto version of this and it'll be just as good. It's not going to do the same thing, right? So it's just like I do better avoiding all of it, you know? So
even with all the keto cookies that are out there?
Yeah.
I found one that comparably matched.
No. Not to an actual chocolate chip cookie that I want. Like if I want a slice of birthday cake, there's no keto cake that's going to be as good as a piece of Costco cake, right? So there's no, so I don't try to make keto versions.
Cakes as good as Costco cake.
Yeah, so it's just like, it's just.
I think it also affects, like I think you just admitted, like you lean more toward the sweeter side. Like for those of us that lean more toward the savorier side, like it might do the job. You know?
Lisa said, "You're giving me intrusive thoughts on them, disturbing my Five Guys thought slightly." Keep going. Lisa said, "Yeah, I do Five Guys maybe once a year. Today might be my 2021 visit." Exactly.
Well, I'm saying, yeah, if that's the storyline, then get the daggone Five Guys.
Yeah, then then let this be your once a year. So
knock yourself out.
But if don't said, "I'm so happy to be old enough to not have lady times." Are you? You look amazing, but like it's the curse.
It's so strong.
He said, "To kill my cravings, I remind myself that I've lost 200 pounds and reversed my type 2 diabetes by staying keto. # no cheat days." I mean, there it is.
And that mentally is one of the best things because you keep that memory of your pain with you.
Yes.
So even while you're not in pain no more,
yeah,
you remember, wait a minute, I was in pain just like 2 years ago.
And I know exactly how that feels.
No.
So.
Because that's a lot of people, like, oh, my leg's okay again. Let me just go back doing what I used to do.
Joe Ray said, "The job is with a competitor. Nice. But the vertical is different. I'm in sales. I'm currently in online fraud solutions. New job will be sales and insurance risk mitigation solutions." I love that for you. Like, I understood all those corporate words.
Are you selling the risk?
The solutions?
Yes. Or are you just sitting there listening to the people?
Joy said, "You used to have cheat days every 3 months. What are your thoughts about that now?" That's a good question.
Nice question, Joyce.
Once again, I've really gotten away from and shoot, maybe I need to get back to it, but it just doesn't work for anymore. I've gotten away from the thought that certain foods are only for certain days. Like my cheat foods are only for my cheat days, right? Because that's when I tend to pile on whenever I get to those days. Yes. It used to be I didn't do that, but I don't know. Something must have, broke or rewired in here. And I really don't do well with the notion of like being really, really good for a long period of time, only to like let that pressure valve off and just blow up for a few days, right? So
you've done that many times.
I've done that many times, like over the course of the past 3 years, right? So now I'm trying to see, is it a little better? Maybe I go every 2 weeks with one cheat. I call it non-optimal, right? One non-optimal item or one non-optimal meal versus 6 weeks completely perfect. And then I give myself a week off, right? Because that's what I normally do. So that's what I'm talking about. When I look forward to the next time I'm going off plan, I don't know when that is because I'm not already looking forward to it, right? So like I'm just living, I'm just living every day eating keto. And if something comes up where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to have that, right? Then I'll let myself have it and not feel like, oh, I got to. And that also helps me not over plan cheat days because I don't know when it's going to happen, right? I don't know when I'm going to encounter something that I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have that. Most of the times it's at Richard's tapings because I'm just like, well, this chef prepared food is so good. But then that doesn't mean that I'm going to be like, oh, and now I'm going to get some cake. And now I'm going to get some this. And now I'm going to get some this because of like, when I don't plan it, I don't get to like hoard as much as I used to. So that's kind of how my thoughts have changed. Mom's here says 5 Guys lettuce wrap with extra bacon. I mean, I'm kind of having something like that today. Look, I'm telling you, the lettuce wrap burgers that I've been having, that Richard made for me, I've been putting blue cheese and on my carb days, I've been putting onions on them, and they're wrapped in lettuce, and they are so good. I honestly don't miss the bun. I haven't found a fried replacement, but like that burger doesn't make me miss. Like I don't wish I had another burger.
Cajun truffle fries.
Yes. Portia said, "Good morning, Autumn and Richard." Absolutely. Gina's here.
Morning, Portia.
Says, "Good morning, everyone. How the HE double honky snakes are y'all?" Oh, Kate and Tristan and I are ear hustling from the car. No.
Is that bricks as well?
I love that.
Nope.
Bayou Princess is here. Says, "Good morning, everyone." Hi, Bayou Princess. Mary T said, "The good news is when I told the doctor I eat a lot of fat, he didn't care. Didn't react that I'm keto at all. I've never had a doc not do cholesterol panel as an annual thing." But see, here's my problem though. I'm not really on board with that because I feel like your doctor is equating skinny with healthy and overweight with unhealthy, And it's just like, you could be skinny and unhealthy. And maybe there were some other things that made him realize like you're probably just a healthy person that happens to be thin, but it's just like, oh, you're skinny, so you probably don't have any problems. Like, I don't want that to be the case.
Well, also I looked at the part that said he didn't care.
Yeah.
I was like, well, he didn't care, and he not giving you no paperwork. And I'm like, this is a lot of not caring. So I was like, hey, hello, are you on the list? He's like, bloop.
Yes.
So anyway, no, you look good. Yeah, everything looks good.
Lisa said, I appreciate all my WAC fam. And we appreciate you too.
Like,
We're
hey,
glad
doctor,
you're here.
care a little bit.
Care a little bit, exactly.
Answer me back. Do you hear
but
me?
that's the weird thing that you can't request it. You know, in the United States, you can request that a doctor like do some test on you every so often.
Well,
for instance, you can't get your cholesterol every month, but like your insurance typically pays for like cholesterol once a year. So you can be like, no, doctor, run my cholesterol. Cece said, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and the family. Just in time to say bye, working today. Just wanted to drop in and say hello. Hi, Cece, we're so glad you're here. Jeez Louise. I am super far behind, so I'm gonna scroll ahead.
I think you're right on time.
Yeah, no, I mean, I have a meeting with Teal coming up in a little bit, and that makes me happy. Jen said, before I'm back to social media and the keto family, I had to set some ground rules for myself for my mental well-being. That included not jumping on every challenge. You're right. And I really don't do that anymore.
It's like you have to go by your mental. It's all about each one's individual. Each one of us is our own person. And if we're strong enough here, then we're going to make it takes time to get strong enough.
Yes. Dee says, does anyone know how Dr. Berry explains why a meat-based diet is the proper human diet? I only have my own experience. It's not always good enough for other people. He kind of talked about it a little bit at Keto Palooza. He said there were 3 rules, everyone. What's the 3 rules? No, or like, what's the 3 ways you should be eating? Number 1 is just a low carbohydrate diet. Just because our bodies, the human body, was not made to process carbs and sugar in the amount that it is available to us right now. Like, it just doesn't work like that, right? Our body runs better on like animal products and low or like just low sugar, low things that turn into sugar, right? And then
the less man has to touch it.
Yes. And then that's all I got. It's just like our bodies weren't made to digest that stuff. And then you always talk about
not at the quantities that we are in now.
And then you have to talk about how explains being a meat-based diet is the proper human diet. Once again, just not spiking your blood sugar. So carbs, especially sugar, but carbs also spike your insulin, right? They spike your blood sugar, which causes insulin to be released. And that is fat storage, inflammation, diabetes. I mean, that it's just, it is not the food. It's like the spiking of the blood sugar and the release of insulin and the constant over exposure to insulin that causes us to be sick, right? And by limiting your body doing that, it's, much better for your overall health. And meats and fat is a way to do that. You
remembered all of that. I remember his the fox analogy. Yes. Like, you're a bunch of foxes living in the woods. Yeah. It's like, how do
they know how to eat the proper fox diet?
Yeah. It's like no one told them. They didn't go to the grocery store, went to the frozen section and say, ooh, this lean cuisine.
That's true. They just eat things made in nature. And that's the proper fox diet. That's true. Like no other
all foxes.
Yeah, no other species like thinks about what is the right food to eat. They just know, right? And so the reason we have to think is because there's so many products that are,
people in lab coats make other stuff.
Hello.
Put colors on the
addictive.
boxes.
Somebody said it on Clubhouse today. Jonathan Shane said that like a Twinkie is medication. Like a Twinkie is like a drug almost. If you take drugs to calm down, like it gives you a burst of dopamine, like a good feeling. Like, it's like a feeling. It's a comfort, right? And people would say even that's like healthy. Like have something that comforts you after a long, stressful day at work. You would frame that and make it think it's something good for you, but it's not. Like that stuff is drugs.
Yes.
And so, okay. So I've been doing good this entire week, eating my hamburgers, my scrambled eggs, and my Keto Chow creamy. The ice cream has been really good. The ice cream is a winner. Now I'm thinking about mixing, so the ice cream
creamy for the win.
Yeah. So I've had my chocolate mint, tastes just like an Andes bar, and that's delicious. And then chocolate peanut butter, just really, really great. So, so I have a raspberry cheesecake in the freezer now, and I'm excited about that. So, but so what I have a day.
You ate the chocolate peanut butter already?
Yes, I ate that yesterday.
Both of them. The chocolate mint.
One each day, Monday,
so
Tuesday.
What do you have in there now?
Wednesday.
Just make the
raspberry cheesecake.
What's the other one?
No, I don't have a second one in there. I know I got to make one today, so I don't run out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so I weighed myself, and then Tuesday it was 201. So that was a loss of 3.4. That was a good drop. I was excited about that. Today, I stepped on the scale. I was 199.8. That's a loss of 1.2. So I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. I know. Look at what happens when you just eat like you got some sense.
Mary T, she'll tell you.
Right. And so I'm feeling good, and I am just, looking forward to finding some food next week that I'll like just as much as I might have hamburgers again.
I was going to say, let's not shake the cart.
So good. Shake the cart.
Let's keep that cart.
But I got salmon too, and salmon would be just as good. So maybe I'll do that. Yeah. So I've been doing good.
Skin on?
No. I'm eating about 1,950 calories a day, and I'm doing great, and I love it. Okay, guys, we got to go because I got to talk to Teal. Yeah, and so Teal be all right. No, Teal's will stick around.
Yes,
no, Teal be all right.
She's life of a patron.
Yes, exactly. If you're interested in becoming a patron, also all the patrons, be on the lookout. Today, you'll get an email for when our Patreon-only Zoom call is scheduled. So, I got to take this. It's the doctor. Oh, here. We're just going to leave. See you tonight at Whack Wednesday, okay?
Yes.
Bye.